Working on the BDST penny tube probe. Good evening, YouTube. It is 7:45 now on a, this is Thursday, I do believe. And made the video earlier. I did go back to CVS and get my pills. So that went over well. Those are only $1. Now, I don't know what the deal is with those, but they used to be free. I'm not kidding you, they were free. And so I guess things have changed, but anyway, $1 is still not bad. Because that's not 2 months, but that's twice a day on those pills. That's 60 pills. So this you see, excuse me, this you see before you is the penny tube. This is the end that it's got the probe in it. Bill, you said something about cracking the plastic here. Now I want to tell you this. I did not crack this plastic drilling it. I cracked the plastic when I tried to shove that into a hole that was too small, and I put a little too much pressure on it. So I just need to find a. I used a 7/32 bit to get that tightness on it. Now it fits pretty good and tight, so obviously it's you know, it's going to be fine. But this is a prototype anyway, so that's that end. Now the other end, I did, like I said, put the BNC connector on the end. Here's the other side of it, the inside. Now I haven't decided on this being on the outside. I like Bill's idea about putting wire wrap around that, or not wire wrap, but heat shrink around that. I think that might work out pretty good. So it's a ground anyway. It doesn't really matter, but I still do like that. It's a lot easier than trying to get into this thing, trying to solder 2 different wires on there. I realize you can solder the wire on first and then put the inside in, but with the on the inside of this, there's limited room. As you can see, it's just you know, there's limited room inside that to get into it. So, but there's what it looks like, the full version of it. And I also went ahead and made a prototype board, perf board. Now this one fits pretty tight. It's got a slot. Let me take it back out. Slot cut on the end of it. That's for the this to go into. So it fits pretty tight. Like I said, once you screw it in or put it in there like that, and you screw the end on, you're it's hard to see, but you can kind of see where everything's at there on the inside. So that's how that's going to look. I think also having only one wire on the inside like this will make it easier to screw this cap on. Obviously, when you screw the cap on, it's going to twist the wire. With 2 wires, it's going to twist them together, and I just think it's better to do it this way. My opinion only. I'm sure Bob may not share my opinion, but hey, if he doesn't, that's well, his prerogative. But like I said, I think this is the best way of doing it myself. Now I haven't actually made the circuitry for it yet. I'm going to, like I said, make this with the 15K resistors instead of the 68K resistors, and that will be done probably tomorrow. I have to pick up Lexi around noon. She's for our pizza supper. She wanted to come around noon. She has pick up her check. Well, not really pick it up. She has to go to Walmart. Don't ask me why, but she goes to Walmart and she can get money there from Walmart. Some way they have a thing with Walmart. I don't know how it works, but anywho, that's what she's wanting to do. She wants to go pay her babysitter, daycare, whatever, and give me some money for gas and things like that. And so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll come back and have pizza. So, and I'll take her home later on. Either that or sometimes Randy and Autumn, either Randy or Autumn, come to town. She likes Diet Vanilla Cokes from Steak and Shake, so they come and get one of those for her. So that may be a possibility. You never can tell. So, anywho, that's that. I just wanted to share this with you, that I got this far. After supper, I decided to go ahead and do a little work. So that's what it looks like, and I think that'll work out pretty good. Of course, again, these are I'm trying to get these prototypes for Bob to measure and things like that, as far as the actual boards we'll be having from JLC PCB made for these. And once we do that, then once we get exact measurements on these things, then we'll be a lot better off. So anyway, that's what I'm up to this evening. You guys, hope you have a pleasant... Oh, on the TV, I forgot to tell you about that. I still don't have a model number on it. Like I said, it's a 42-inch Samsung, and I plugged it in. I basically took my TV off the stand and put the bigger one on there. Everything plugged in the same way, the cord and all that stuff. So once I found a power switch for the new TV, because I don't have a remote for it, I got it turned on, and it came on. There said Smart TV, and there was a menu there. And basically, you use the on-off switch as like a kind of a joystick thing, where you press the top side of it, it goes one way. Press the bottom side, it goes one way. It's a four-way type joystick type. And I got it some way. I got it to where it went to a certain place, and I hit the button to see what it was doing, and then it went off, and that was the end of that. It has not come back on since. So I don't know if it's something I did, or if it's maybe that was the problem with the TV. I don't know. But that will have to wait for another time. I just wanted to basically see what it did and what it didn't do. So now I know. Hopefully I'll have more on that later on, but for now this will have to do, I guess. You guys have a pleasant evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.